Shalom, shalom, Israel. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, and I do so by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. Today I'll be coming back for a quick video on no, you can't celebrate Halloween. And if you already didn't know, you cannot celebrate Halloween. But this will just be a quick video. Below, in the description, I'll leave a link to a video that's better than this video that gives you better explanation. But basically, my understanding of this video is basically based off that video. But the first verse I'd like to get is the book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Because in that video, it talked about like witches and witchcraft. And obviously, the Most High is not dealing with no witches. And he said he doesn't want witches to live. So the next place we'd like to go is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, verse 10. Okay. There shall not be found among you any that make his sons or daughters pass through the fire, or that useth divination. Now, there's actually witches that do witchcraft on this day, like real witchcraft, or observe the times, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or necromancer. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord. And because of these abominations, the Lord thy God drive them out before thee. In its original context, it's talking about the Canaanites that were being wicked in the land. So that's why the Most High kicked them out the land. But you can apply this to Halloween. The Lord's not dealing with no witches. But the last verse I'd like to get is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days. I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. This would be like a feast days of man, or like your holidays. And the Most High says he hates them and he despises them. Now, there might be some Edomites or some Christians like Sally and Susie and Bob and Tim that like to treat this like when they go to the church or something, and they like to make a meal, and they try to act like they're better than everybody else. But let's go one verse. Amos 5 verse 20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness. Verse 21. I despise your feast days. I will not smile in your solemn assemblies. So even if people that go to church at this day to apparently fear the devils, and they have some food at the church, the Most High is still not dealing with that. Verse 22. Though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beast. Now, say like a progressive church that celebrates Halloween. The Most High is not dealing with that. It's clearly stated in verse 22. Verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs. I will not hear the melody of thy viols, but let judgment run as waters and righteousness as a mighty stream. So if there's any Halloween songs or any Halloween chants, the Lord's not dealing with that. And in case you didn't know, the Lord's not dealing with Halloween. But this is just a fragment of information that you can really get about this. But I'll leave the link down below. But I'd like to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, and I do so by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. Shalom.